All right, so here it is. Here's the little hack that I've been using as I drive about, and I probably worked it out maybe a month or so ago, and it's been absolutely fantastic because when you're busy out on the road, the last thing you want to do is touch one of these, your phone, and especially with the fines that are in place in certain countries, it can be worse than others. But if you're touching your mobile phone while out on the road, you're going to be obviously opening yourself up. But the best bit is it allows you to do so much with your mobile phone while you're still driving, and it's the native hack. It's the Siri hack on your iPhone, and essentially all you need to do to activate it is basically say, "Hey Siri," and as you're seeing there, Siri turns on and it's about to look for basically whatever you're about to say next. It was there recording what I'm saying. But so there's a couple of commands you can use, or there's a lot more than a couple of commands you can use. But let's just go through some of them. So without running through it on the phone, because it's going to sort of interact too much, and you can try this out yourself. I'll give you a list of them down the bottom so you can download, and this is just going to give you I suppose a cheat sheet to what sort of commands you should be using Siri for. So firstly, making calls, very very easy. Secondly, if you've got someone in your phone book, all you need to do is say, "Hey Siri, call this person." It's about to do it, and it will call that person. Now, the other thing you can do is basically check your appointments for the day while you're on the drive. Say, "What's my next appointment?" It'll show you. What's my next appointment? Have a look at the address because it'll pop up for you. And then you say, "Direct me to that address." So plenty of times I jump in the car, I'm rushing out with a proposal or whatever it is, and I jump in the car, I'm press for time, then you got to get into your phone, you got to look for the maps, you jump in the car, say, "Show me my appointment," then you see the address, and then from the address you then say, "Direct me there," and it directs you, or you tell it the address and it directs you directly to that address. Let's say you want to find a business that you need to follow up with, you need to give them a call, you don't have the number at hand, you'd have to go through you'd have to open up your computer or whatever it is to call them. Now you can call them on the road. If they got a Google Maps listing, you just request that. Bang, it pops up their Google Maps listing, and then you just say call. As simple as that. Now you're calling through to that person. Want to send a text message to one of your customers you got in your phone address book, even your wife, to just say, "Sorry, I'm a little bit busy. I'm going to be another couple of hours in the a couple of hours on the road. Probably won't be home till a little bit later." You just say, "Siri, message this person." It's going to do it. Then it's going to ask you what you want to put in there. "Hey Siri, I need to create a task." It's about to do it again, and it's going to then work out that task. Going to ask you what you want to put in there. So essentially, it is the greatest tool. When you start to know the commands for it, then you can ask your phone to do certain tasks for you while you're driving around, while you're at a set of lights. There's no need to touch your phone anymore. And I know that's a big problem for people. People are always getting on their phone and having a look at stuff. This way, it'll do all of that for you while you're driving. It'll create certain tasks. It'll do certain tasks for you. It is absolutely one of the best hacks I ever found. And I am just heaps glad that I've got the ability to do everything now on the run. And if you've got the email address there, you can even get it to dictate and write an email. You can just use it for dictation if you want. So there is just so many uses. I'll put a list down the bottom just so that you can have as a bit of a cheat sheet. But at the same time, we've run through most of them there, so you've got some really, really good ideas how you can start to use this little technology hack right from the get-go.